Welcome to my Fire Force aka Inen no Shobutai episode 23 reaction, redirect, and review video. Okay, so of course this is a review as well as a redirect video. So if you want to see my reaction to the episode, you can go down to the description where you will find a link that will take you to BitChute where you can watch my full unedited reaction for free. You don't have to pay a single cent, a single penny. You can just click on that link and you can watch my full reaction. So if you want to do that right now, hopefully you'll enjoy. If you want to sit around for the review, then right now it's time for that. I just tried to make a sentence that didn't work. I am very shaken up from this episode, especially from that ending. Well, the first half of the episode was super emotional, hit me right in the feels with that really adorable scene of Shinra and Sho of like the hug, and then we kind of got Sho back on the right path, like mentally, I guess, a little bit. The problem is Haumea showed up, who I kind of liked her. She's kind of weird, but she's kind of cool too. Um, Arthur kind of seems to be her nemesis since she uses electrical currents to like mess with people's minds and like negate bullets and fire and shit. But because of that plasma sword that Arthur has, she can't do that much. At least against him. So if she ever has to be fought, we know who the candidate for that is. Our boy Arthur. Um, but let's get back to the beginning of the episode where we had the short continuation of Shinra versus Sho until Shinra bombarded Sho with all of his memories, which was an interesting scene. We got to see a bit more of Shinra in a period that we haven't really seen a lot of him from when he was like in high school training. I don't know what really that was. Where everyone still called him Devil, him being bullied, just kind of being miserable. How you would be in that state. But Shinra is a strong boy. He got through all of that. Now he's with a loving family, with loving people who love him. Uh, and Sho kind of learned that. And we kind of got we got that one scene that really should show up when he was still a baby and like he was in his crib and then the newspaper flew on his face and he couldn't see. And then Shinra had to save him. That was an adorable scene. That was the first time Shinra had really saved Sho from the darkness, and he kind of did it once again, and he probably has to do it a third time now since Haumea just did a little zappy on his head and then he just couldn't think straight. He just kind of moved on his own. Um, which is not nice since Sho he was almost there, but we're gonna get him back soon. We got the states. We got a little bit on the states. We got that one lieutenant who's the nurse. I don't have names down yet. I'm actually going to get them on right after we record this review. As well as the captain of the states, who is also a medic, a nurse, a doctor. Um, and she has a really cool fire ability. Something rod, where she has like this blue like plasma viper snake that she can just put in someone's body, and then it like heals injuries and stuff like that, and it revitalizes them. And if they're a fire soldier, uses their flames. Um, Which is a really cool technique. I like that a lot, and it worked out with Shinra pretty well. He woke up after 3 days being completely malnourished, but I mean, he was fine. But I wasn't fine after what happened right after that, because our favorite captain, Leonard Burns, showed up in Shinra's hospital room and was like, I just came off to check on you. And Shinra was like, "Yeah, you're trying to check up. You're the captain of like the most powerful company, and you're checking up on some random second generation fire soldier on the 8th. There's something fishy here." Um, and then Birds was like, how about we talk about that fire 12 years ago, which you obviously asked me about in episode 3, but I just straight up lied to you. Let's talk about that. So they went outside. Shinra ate his onigiri, drank some of that soda, and then they talked a little bit. Uh, Burns kind of revealed that he knew Shinra in the past, since he was like, "Oh, you've grown up," and that could just be since he saw him when he was like 3 or something. Um, um, and that could also mean that he knew Shinra, like maybe Burns is like Shinra's grandfather. Fuck, I don't know. Um, but then Shinra started asking the questions like, "So you knew that Sho was still alive?" And Burns said, "Yes, I did." I was already like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Then Shinra asked, "And you knew that the Evangelist took him away?" What did Burns say? "Yes, I did." At that point, I was like, "Oh fuck, no." Were my suspicions real? And I'm not quite sure if they are yet because I haven't watched episode 24 yet. But to me, it sounds like Burns is working with the Evangelist because Shinra kind of got in his business a little bit, and then he like used the fire, propelled him away, And other than the fight, he like did the cool come at me pose. He went up in flames, started his eye burning again, and he had like a cool transformation like Hinata and Hikari did. Um, where he was all glowing fire orangey. And other than the fight, and to be honest with you, I don't think Shinra can win this fight. I mean, as fucking strong as he is now with the Adler Burst, I don't know if he still has the blessing. I would assume it's permanent, hopefully, since he's fucking insanely strong. But it's also gonna have a lot of side effects because he's gonna literally deconstruct himself like over and over again, and Burns is fucking insane. I don't know what's gonna happen. This episode was amazing. I I'm struggling to rate. I don't. I'm sure I'm gonna rate this either a 9 or a 10. I'm not sure what yet. I don't. I'm gonna. Right now, I'm more of a 9 because of the show wasn't like super amazing in like the first half, but then starting the Asakusa arc, it got so good. But like before that it was good, but it wasn't amazing, and there was still some problems I had. Fucking Shinra versus Retro fight with the fucking Tamaki scene. That really wasn't necessary. Let's be honest. Um, but anyway. I'm gonna leave off this review here because I don't have that much more time and it's left to record episode 24. So I'm about to do that right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction, you enjoyed this review. And I'm gonna be signing off. Episode 24 is gonna be up right now as well, hopefully. So if you want to go check it out, you can do it as well. Hopefully you'll enjoy that too. My god, I'm not ready, but I'm gonna sign off right here. I know these reviews are kind of short, but I don't have much time. I really have to get this recorded now. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're signing out. Goodbye, everyone.